Howdy, 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 everyone. I hope you have a fantastic day. Today is Blue Apron Day. And Blue Apron is a meal kit service. I don't know how many of you guys subscribe to one of these. But if you haven't, Blue Apron is one of the oldest. It's been around since 2011. We probably had it for 8 months now. I thought I'd do a video over it just because it's interesting. The food is pretty good. They essentially just give you prepackaged meals and or prepackaged ingredients, and then you're able to cook those ingredients based upon their instructions. So I thought I'd just show you this week what we got, the ingredients, how it's boxed, all the good stuff about it, and then we'll actually cook a meal and we'll try it together. All right, now here we go. We're gonna unbox this bad boy. Let's see what we got in here. Let's see. They do like to keep these things secure. We've done this quite a few times, so you can see the instructions are on top, or the recipes. Let me put it like that. Right, Gabby?
Yeah.
Yeah. We have steak tips and creamy truffle. This is from the premium line.
Premium.
So this is just a little bit more expensive than the regular recipes. So we got a steak tips and creamy truffle fettuccine. We have seared steaks, creamy Dijon with pan sauce, and that looks like it comes with potatoes and carrots. And then we have spicy sausage pasta, just a pasta meal. So I don't know which one of these doing tonight. Probably this fettuccine one because it's premium and it costs a little bit more. You can see at the top of each one of these recipes, it gives you the time it takes. This one takes 25 to 35 minutes. This seared steaks and creamy Dijon takes 35 to 45 minutes. And then if you're doing something quick, the sausage one only takes 15 minutes. Now, I'm gonna be honest with y'all, Gabby and I do not like pasta and sausage together.
No.
So that is definitely a Tina thing.
That's gonna be the last one.
That's gonna be the last one and it might last probably 4, 5, 6 days. And probably we'll have something else to eat during that time. But that's our meals for the day.
For the week.
You can see all the ingredients. What did you say, Gabby?
For the week.
Yeah, that's for the week. Yeah, we got to make these 3 meals last 7 days. We ain't gonna be cooking nothing. Now, we obviously this is a nice add-on to what we normally do for dinner. So, all right, so there you go. There's the recipes. It always comes in this big, huge box with this.
Very big.
Yeah, this box is big, and then it comes inside this nice insulated bag, and then here's all the ingredients. Now what Gabby and I do is we usually take everything out and then we separate it by the ingredients based upon what recipe it goes with. Alright, so we got all the refrigerated ingredients out. Now we're going to get into the meats. And they do the meats much differently than they do everything else. They come packed in these big ice cubes. You can see how big that ice cube is. Let me back that up for you, Gabby.
Thank you.
So one big, huge ice cube, and then the meats come in between the 2 ice cubes. You can see we have the steaks, we have some ground beef, some more ground beef, another steak, and a tenderloin steak, and a top sirloin steak. Now, I will say, you can get these in servings for 2 people or 4 people, and if you get 4 people, they give you 2 meats. So you can see we have 2 of everything. We have 2 of the top sirloins, we have 2 of the ground beefs, and then we have 2 of the tenderloins. So if you only have 2 people that you're serving at night, then you're only going to get 1 meat. If you have 2 people or 4 people, then you're going to get 2 meats of everything. Alrighty, now we have all of the foods together. So now we're going to look at our recipe. And based upon each recipe, we're going to put them in, I think, bags, I guess.
We have 1 bucket.
We have 1 bucket to put food in, and then we're probably going to just have to use just paper bags to separate them. So that's what the plan is next. So we're going to sort. Now we're going to sort by recipe. So the first one we're starting here is with the spicy pasta one, which we talked about, the spicy sausage pasta, which we talked about we didn't like. But Tina actually got the ground beef version. She didn't get the pork sausage version, so we would like to make a formal apology to Tina because we actually got ground beef. So there's our first little bucket, and we'll put the recipe, or actually we don't even need to put the recipe on top of that one. We just put the name of it there. So that one's going to go in the refrigerator. And now the other 2, we're going to have to get some more of these plastic containers, I think. This is a new refrigerator, by the way. Just so you know, this thing is pretty remarkable. It's a Samsung, but man, is it nice.
I think we need one like that stacks.
Yeah, we could stack them on top of each other. But this refrigerator like talks to you, tells you it's AI infused, so it knows everything about what's in your refrigerator. Gabby, show them this. Give them the deets right here. Look at this.
Oh.
This is the actual screen.
Oh, there it is.
So it shows that we just put that big
meal in.
the whole meal in there. Yeah.
Where'd it go?
But you can play YouTube on here. Oops. Well, she's showing you the VI stuff, the AI stuff. Excuse me.
Oh, here it is. The food went in. I can name it. What was it? Pasta?
It's just spicy. Yeah, I just say spicy pasta.
Pasta.
Okay. And then it actually shows you how many days left. We can actually put a date in there if we want to. We can say next week. So just put next Friday.
Hold on, I'm gonna change it to 2025. 3, 4.
Yeah, go to next.
11th.
No, not next Friday. That's too far. Go to Tuesday. Yeah. Let's just say it needs to be by then.
Done. 7 days left.
And so it's got 7 days left that it's going to be fresh. And it's in the fridge. See how cool this is? And it does this with everything. You can see all the stuff that we have in our refrigerator right now. There's actually an app for this that you can have it email you food that you need. It's got a picture of everything, including my head. That's the top of my head. That's really interesting.
Oh, I was delete that.
Yeah, you need to delete my heads. That's really weird.
And your finger. It always says your fingers.
It's got my
too.
fingers too. Weird. But she's deleting them off there. But this also, there's apps that you can, the actual refrigerator will figure out what you have in your refrigerator and what recipes you can cook with. It will play YouTube. It will play your Spotify. It has Alexa with it. So it's pretty...
Cook with your ingredients.
Oops.
You said her name.
Oh, yeah, I did say her name.
Oh, look, cooking her ingredients.
Yeah, so now I guess it's coming up with food with our ingredients. So this, based upon what I have in my refrigerator, I can make all of this stuff. Isn't that?
Oh, here it is. This one.
Oh, okay. Well,
cook with your ingredients. Oh, you just select which ones I can.
Yeah. So I got beef in there, so it knows I got beef.
Make spaghetti bolognese.
Sopa D. I wouldn't. I'm gonna try to say it. I can make Sri Lankan black pork curry, pork and chickpea curry. I don't have chickpeas in there. Interesting.
What? You can make a Caesar salad.
I can make a Caesar salad. That is true. And then it gives you how many calories it is. It gives you the ingredients that you need.
So you got lettuce on hand.
Yeah, that's all it says I got on hand.
That's how you can make the Caesar salad.
Oh, okay.
Lettuce.
Now I'm beginning to. I have lettuce. Anyway, we've literally had this refrigerator for like, I don't know, 4 days now. And we're still learning all the functionality with it. The other thing I like about it is you can see a big picture of Coco there. You can see her down there also.
Oh yeah, I put the sunglasses on her.
Yeah, she got sunglasses on her. It has all of our family videos from vacations past and whatnot. It has the time. It shows the
fridge man.
Yeah. She's going so fast. It shows you what the temperature is in there, 5 below in the freezer, and then go back, Gabby. And then it's also got Gabby's having dinner with Nick, Joe, and Kevin at Kevin's house, which is interesting because that's the Jonas Brothers. And I don't know how she did that, but maybe she'll record it for the videos, her dinner with them. Yeah. So now we're gonna put away the seared steaks. So she needs you get the steaks out there.
Top one.
Yeah, I think what's the other one?
This one's tenderloin steak tips.
Tips. This one is steak tips, I think. So yeah, so it's that one.
Okay.
It's it's the top sirloin.
Got it there.
And then we need potatoes, carrots, and then I think it's the bag after that.
Carrots, and then seared steaks.
That's that one. So that's going to go in the refrigerator, and then the last one is our fettuccine, which is our premium meal, and that one is the rest of the ingredients: the fettuccine, the mushrooms, the pasta. And then the knickknacks. And the knickknacks contain all of the extra items like cream, Parmesan cheese, any fresh herbs and spices. So that's kind of like the small stuff there. Yeah, the fettuccine. That's this one.
No.
Uh-oh. Which one is it? Which one do we miss? This is the fettuccine pasta here. So what was the other one?
What was this one? That doesn't have anything.
Oh, that was the other one.
Spicy,
it's spicy steak. Yeah, so we left one out. We left out the cooked rigatoni we need to put in with the old one. So lift that up underneath there. And then we'll put that in there.
Yeah.
All right, so that's sorted.
And then the last one.
And then the last one, we'll put that in a bag. We're gonna get some more plastic containers for these, I think. Make it more neat in the refrigerator.
It's a little messy.
Yeah, it's gonna get a little messy in there. But yeah, so that's how we sort them. One of the bad things about this is the trash that's left over. You get these huge blocks that you have to throw away. And there's this constant box every week that you have to break down and do something with. And then of course this big bag you gotta do something with. So that's the only bad thing about it is the trash that's left over. And I don't know what to do with all the frozen ice things that we get, or these frozen blocks that we get. But I mean, it's still hard. Like it has not defrosted at all. The meat was still cold. Everything was still cold in the box, so that's good. But yeah, we're gonna throw the box away, and then we're gonna make dinner a little bit later tonight. Alrighty, we are back, and we're gonna make the steak tips and creamy truffle fettuccine tonight for dinner. That's what's on the menu here. Now this is, like I said earlier, this is a premium meal, and this takes between 25 and 35 minutes to make. So we're going to go through the ingredients here, and then we're going to actually prepare the meal. We have our knickknacks, so we're going to open up these knickknacks up, and we're going to sort everything nice and neat, get everything highly organized to cook. Alrighty, here are our ingredients. We got some spinach, we got some mushrooms, we got some mascarpone, which is essentially just Italian cream cheese. We have our tenderloin steak tips. We have some grade A cream. We have fresh parsley and thyme. We have some sherry vinegar. We have some vegetarian Worcestershire sauce. We have some roasted garlic herb butter. We have some Parmesan cheese. And we have some Hero Weeknight Spice Blend. We also have some bechamel sauce, garlic bechamel sauce, which is pretty much milk and flour and butter in a butter roux. So that sounds delicious. And we have some truffle seasoning here to add some zest. Alrighty, step one. We have already done step one, which is take the pasta and get it to room temperature, the fettuccine. So there you can see, we got the fettuccine out here. It's been sitting out for about 45 minutes, so that's gonna get to room temperature. Number two, we're gonna fill a medium pot 3/4 the way up with salted water and cover, heat high to boiling. All right, next step, we're gonna wash and dry fresh produce. We really only have mushrooms to wash. Everything else there's only really only produce we got, so that makes it easy. Next up is to cut the mushrooms into bite-sized pieces. And then we're gonna pick the thyme off the stems, and then we're gonna roughly chop the parsley. Geez, we got a lot of mushrooms. I hope everyone likes mushrooms because we're gonna be eating them. Alright, next up on the list is we need to pat the steak tips dry with paper towels, season with salt, pepper, and Weeknight Hero Spice Blend. And then we're gonna put that in a medium pan. We're gonna heat and drizzle some olive oil. We're gonna add the seasoned steak strips in an even layer over the olive oil. And then we're going to cook this for 2 to 4 minutes. Oh yeah, and then we're gonna leave any brown bits at the bottom of the pan. Alrighty, we got everything now all nice and mixed up. We're gonna bring this pan over here and we're gonna throw it into the fire or fry it. We got some olive oil in there. We'll throw that right in there like that. And we're gonna cook this for 2 to 4 minutes. So it's nice and done. Get this wooden spoon in there and get this cooked up nice. So while our meat's cooking, we're gonna use our hands to carefully separate the pasta. We're gonna add it to our boiling pot of water. We're gonna let it cook for 4 to 5 minutes or until tender. And then we're gonna reserve 1/4 cup of the pasta water and we're gonna drain the rest. We're gonna add the butter. We're gonna stir in until melted and combine, cover to keep warm. Mushrooms have been on for about 2 minutes now. We got our thyme here. We're gonna dabble that in there and then we're gonna stir it up. Get that all nice and that thyme smell going here. And then we're gonna let this cook for 2 or 3 more minutes. Try to get it in a single layer, get some of that brown bits off the sides there, get that flavor in there. Alright, next up we're going to add our sherry wine and our vegetarian Worcestershire sauce. Alrighty, so next up, pretty much everything else goes in. We're going to put in the bechamel sauce. We turned the heat down to medium, by the way, just FYI. Just so you know. We didn't cut any shortcuts here. But I did forget to put to take the pasta water out. So I just had to take a fourth of a cup of hot water. So we're going to put that in there. Then we're going to put in the cooked steak. Look at that steak, Gabby. What do you think about that? Oh my God, it's going to be good, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
And then we're going to have the mascarpone. Thank you, Gabby. The mascarpone. And then finally, the cream. Might be the key to the whole show here, the cream. All right. And then, actually, there's one more ingredient. The truffle seasoning. Now, I'm gonna say these premium meals, this is a premium one, so they cost more. And they just have a lot more ingredients than the, like just the regular meals do. So they usually take a little bit longer to cook. Now, I will say this too. This probably wouldn't have taken me this long, but I'm trying to record everything on top of everything else. So I have to really think about what I'm doing in order to get camera views. But I could probably cook this in 35 minutes. I think that would be reasonable.
Drop it in there.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty much, you pretty much have the instructions on everything that you need to do. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna let this cook for about 2 to 5 minutes, depending upon the consistency that we want. I like my fettuccine sauce to be a little thicker. So I'm probably gonna cook this down a little bit. And then we're gonna be ready to serve. I just put the parsley in. Usually you would put the parsley on the plated dish, but I don't like my parsley, I like my parsley cooked. I think it has a strong flavor, so I like to cook it down a little bit. Alrighty, I'm pouring some Parmesan cheese. There's the finished dish right there. Look at that. And what would any Italian meal be without a little bit of red wine? And you can see Tina has now made it home. She's enjoying, look at that, Tina. That's specially made for you right there.
Yeah.
Do you love it? And then Sadie wants some too. Look, she's sitting down. She would like to have some of that delicious food. Does it look good? And here comes Gabby. She got her wine and her water. She got multiple drinks. She's really thirsty. Excuse the other end of the table down there. I'm redoing my my pens, so I apologize for the mess down there. But there we go. Dinner has been served. Alrighty, I'm gonna take the first bite. I got a nice big piece of steak here. That is very good. You can really taste the sherry wine vinegar in it. Absolutely delicious. I really like it a lot. The sauce is incredibly creamy. It has a really nice garlic flavor. I think that's from the garlic butter. The noodles are done very well. This is a very good meal. Again, it was a premium meal, so it's a little more expensive. It has a lot more ingredients. It takes a little bit longer to cook, but the meal quality is very good. And I really do like the meat. The steak that they provide, it's really good. It's a darker meat, so I think I'm gonna be honest with you and be really frank. It's bloodier, and it sits in the blood, so it has a really good flavor to it. I really like it. So there you have it. If you're interested in Blue Apron, definitely check it out. I would. We do. We've been doing it for about 8 months. It really breaks up the meals and it's mechanical. I like to cook mechanically, meaning I like instructions and I'll follow the instructions to the T. And it's very relaxing to me. I don't know how other people feel about cooking, but it's very relaxing for me to cook. And sometimes I'll listen to my crime stories, or I'll watch some sports on TV or on the phone or something. I'm doing something, and it's my way to wind myself down. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please give it a big thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button. You know we love you guys. Live problem free. Bye.